This is Shrinking Kathy here with my week 27 post-op RNY update. 27 weeks post-op. Where does the time go? I guess it just seems faster because when I came to you last week it was Friday instead of Wednesday, so I've only had 5 days in between. Well, 6 because today's Thursday, but I am counting my week from yesterday, not from today, because Wednesday's my official weigh-in day. So, I am 5'4" tall, 53 years old, and I had RNY gastric bypass surgery on February the 1st in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with Dr. David Lindsay. And 3 weeks prior to that, I started my pre-op OptiFast liquid protein shake diet. So I count from those 3 weeks because those were 3 hard weeks of only existing on 4 little shakes a day with my great big stomach that was dying for food every day. So that was, it counted. It was big. So that was the whole start of my whole journey. And last week when I came to you, I was in Wonderland for the first time, 199 pounds. And this week, and as of yesterday, which was only 5 days, only at 5 days, I was down 0.6 pounds more. So that was 198.4. I weighed less on Tuesday, you guys. On Tuesday, I was up to 197.6. But my official weigh-in day is Wednesday, so 198.4. So that brings me to a total loss of 105.6 pounds. So which is still pretty darn awesome. And I didn't know things were going to slow down a little bit this far out. I mean, I'm only 6 months out, so that's not far. But I've lost a lot of weight. And your body, I don't think it can sustain big drastic weight losses every single day after losing over 100 pounds. So I think it's expected. I'm not sure. So if you know, tell me. So anyway, 0.6 pounds. I have to say I was a little bit disappointed, but I'm happy I'm still in Wonderland. And I guess I kind of earned not losing the weight because I didn't do a lot of exercise this week. I was a slacker this week, guys. I know this is TMI, and I was promised I wouldn't be one of those people who blamed it on hormones, but I was hormonal this week. Let's just leave it at that. Lots of bloating and yeah. So I'm very happy with that 0.6. So I only exercised twice in the past 5 days. I went for a walk for about an hour and a half one day, and yesterday I swam laps for an hour, and that was really nice. Sorry, I just got distracted by a big truck that went by. And so yeah, so I only did 2. Usually I exercise at least 5 or 6 times a week, so twice in 5 days wasn't very much. So I have to up that up again, and I do enjoy my exercise. It's just I find if I miss too many days in a row, I get really lazy. I don't know what that's all about. Because I do enjoy bike riding, I enjoy swimming, I enjoy walking. So I don't know why I get into these lazy moods. But I do. So that's something to watch out for. The other news in NSVs, I've had some really good NSVs this week. I had to go shopping because I don't have a lot of tops that fit me anymore. My pants are getting too big again. So, and it's already mid-August, but we've had some cool days where, and usually in the summer I just wear like capris, like legging kind of material capris for bike riding and walking, and I'm fine with that. And I do have like one pair of longer capris, like the wide leg danskin type. But I wanted some pants because we had a few cool days in a row where I needed pants and I didn't feel comfortable just wearing leggings out and about. So I went to go shopping, and I'm on a fixed income. I don't have a lot of money, and it's especially hard going through sizes so fast. Not that I'm complaining. It's wonderful to go drop sizes. But we have a Value Village in town. It's a secondhand store, but it's so expensive. It's cheaper to go shopping at Walmart. It's totally crazy the prices they have at the Value Village. They used to be good years ago, but they're not anymore. So it's not worth it. I'm not going to go buy used clothing that costs more than what I can get new at the Walmart. I mean, why would I? Why would anyone, really? So I went to the Walmart and they had these pants that I've worn before when I was at my big size. And the pants in the closet were size 24, and I remember they were too tight to wear. And they're just like an elastic waistband. There's no pockets or pleats. But I like that because I already have a stomach, so I didn't want the additional weight of pockets and pleats adding more bulk in that area. So anyway, I thought, well, I should be in an 18 by now, you know? So I got an 18. Yeah, I'm not in an 18. They were huge. Like, they fell down. So I thought, well, am I in a 16 already? So I got a 16. Too big. So now I'm in the change room almost having an anxiety attack, thinking there's no way I can fit into a 14 already. There's no way. Because 14 is my smallest adult pant size since I gained all the weight in the beginning. So I went to the change room. I got out of the change room. I got dressed. I grabbed one pair of size 14s, the only pair that they had left. And they fit, and they weren't tight. They fit perfectly. There's actually about a half an inch extra on the waist of room. But they fit like nicely on the stomach. They're not too tight. They're not too tight on the thighs or the bum. So I got them, and I was almost in tears in the change room. It was just so nice. So from size 24 to 14 in the same pants, and the 24s I couldn't wear. I would have needed a 26, but I wasn't going to go buy those because I knew surgery was coming up. So really it would have been a 26 to a 14, except for I was too cheap to go buy the 26s. So that's a lot of sizes, you guys, in 6 months. That's crazy. So I was really happy about that. And I bought this top and 2 other tops. Here, I'll show you this top. Let me turn this so that I can back up a little bit. And so this is the top that I almost bought last month. Right after my birthday. I went shopping with my friend and I tried this on in an extra large. But it was too expensive and I had just bought some tops, so I didn't want to get it. So anyway, here's what it looks like from the back. So it's got some really cute detailing, and these are the size 14 pants. So I'm really happy with that. I'm very, very pleased. So, and this was on sale for 40% off, and the extra large was way too big, so I got the large, and the lady said I could have got the medium. But I tried on the medium, and it felt too tight across the chest area, and I don't like that. So she said I'll be in the medium soon. I didn't believe her. So, because I can't even imagine me wearing a size medium. Because I was in like a 4 and 5X 6 months ago. There's no way I'm going to fit into a medium. But I do have some room in this top, but I don't like tight clothing. So if I can get into a medium, I'm going to freak out. And I'm sure that's not going to come anytime soon because my weight loss is slowing down. But it would be awesome to be in a medium, you guys. So I was like, wow. Okay, so I might have told this story before. I don't know if you've heard it. I was like a regular size all through high school. I thought I was fat, but I wasn't. I was never skinny. I was never one of those girls that weighed 105 pounds soaking wet. That wasn't me. I weighed about 120, and around between 115 and 125 pounds all through high school. So when I first gained weight, I was 128 pounds, and I was freaking out because it was going close to 130. And I joined Weight Watchers. And they should have never let me join Weight Watchers because 128 for my height is in the normal range. I mean, for the BMI and everything. They were crazy. They should have sent me home and said, you don't need to join Weight Watchers. But of course, they want their money, so they let me join. And that was kind of the start of my yo-yo dieting, but not totally. I gained a little bit of weight in university, not much, you know. You get the freshman 10 pounds, but I took it off again. So I was in a size 9 all through university. And then I went to teacher's college, and I was still size 9. And I took a job. My first job was way up north in Moosonee, Ontario, Canada. There's no highways in and out to get there. You have to either fly in or take the train, which is called the Polar Bear Express. It's on the James Bay. It's way, way up north. And that was my first year of teaching. And I was teaching JK and SK. That's junior and senior kindergarten. And I had 28 JKs and 32 SKs. And I didn't know enough to know that was crazy. Because I only had an assistant in the morning for JK, not in the afternoon. So it was just me by myself with 32 5-year-olds. That's crazy. Like nowadays, they don't have such a big class sizes for kindergarten, but this was 1989, and things were different. So anyway, I've always had severe chronic asthma, and my mother freaked out when I took the job up north, saying you can't breathe when it's minus 30 degrees and it's cold there all the time. And I said, well, Mom, I'm fine in town. We live in Sault Ste. Marie. That's north. I live in northern Ontario already. How much worse could it be? Yes, she was right. It was worse. Like, super worse. I needed high doses of prednisone every single day of the whole school year just to keep me alive. I was sick all the time. I went from size 9 to a size 22 my first year of teaching within 10 months. Now, I had a friend who was a psychologist. She was one of my teachers when I went back to school. About 10 years ago, I decided to do my honors in psychology because I always regretted never doing that 4th year. But anyway, we became friends, and she would not, no matter what I said, believe that I could go from a size 9 to a size 22 in 1 year. I had to show her pictures, and she still didn't want to believe it. I said, well, you know what? Why don't you go on high doses of prednisone for 10 months and tell me what happens? Now, not everybody gains weight on prednisone, but I did. I gained a lot of weight, and it was horrible weight. It was like puffy, bloated. My face was like perfectly round. I got a hump of fat on the back of my shoulders, like from shoulder to shoulder across my neck. It was like almost like a camel hump of like watery, fatty tissue. It was really gross. But it's common with high doses of prednisone. You're not supposed to be on super high doses of prednisone every day. You're supposed to get like maybe 2 weeks of it, and then they taper you off. But the doctor was brand new. He didn't know that. I didn't know that because I had never been on prednisone before that year. And like I had been on short doses of prednisone for my asthma, a week or 2 here and there. But I never knew that you couldn't be on it for long periods of time. So he damaged my system with that, and I've struggled with weight ever since. So anyway, that year, 1989, was the last time of my whole life that I weighed size 9. And unfortunately not the last time of my life that I weighed size 22. When I left Moosonee, I left the school year, I joined Weight Watchers. I lost 50 pounds, I believe, maybe more. I can't remember. But I got down to a size 14 for 2 minutes, and then it was up to a 16. And then I got down to a 14 with more Weight Watchers, and then up to a 16 and an 18, and then more Weight Watchers. So the lowest I've ever been is what I am right now. I've never been less than a size 14 in my adult life since 1989, when I was about 23 or 24 years old. And I'm 53 now. So that's like 30 years. So I am at my lowest adult size right now, and it feels great. And the last time I was in a 14, seriously, I get it for 2 minutes before I gain weight again. Because I just yo-yo it up and down all the time. So for 30 years, my weight has fluctuated between a 14 to a 22, 24, and right before surgery, 26 it would have been, but I wouldn't pay for the pants because I knew I was having surgery soon and would be losing the weight. But I did try them on, and they fit, and I was too cheap to spend the money. And I'm glad I was, because like those clothes, those initial clothes, those sizes went down so fast. I mean, right after surgery, those clothes were too big, so that I had been wearing. So yeah, I'm at my smallest weight. I'm in Wonderland. I've lost over 100 pounds. It's like a dream come true, really. The only bad thing is the hair loss. So I cut off, as you can tell. I chopped off my long hair. It is now shoulder length. It's a little bit longer than shoulder length if I pull it. My hair was down to here. So that's, again, a handspan of hair that I had chopped off. But it feels much thicker now because it was getting really stringy, and I was just losing hands full of hair. And I'd wash my hair and look at my hands, and they'd be like coated. All right, I put a ponytail holder in, take the ponytail holder out, and the whole ponytail holder is like coated in hair. I was finding really long hairs everywhere. I was shedding worse than a Labrador Retriever. So it's shorter now. I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's okay, but it does feel better and it looks healthier. So I'm still shedding, but at least the hairs are shorter than I'm finding everywhere. So, and I guess my face still looks the same. It's just, if I put it back like this, you can't really tell that I've cut it because I used to wear it back like that all the time. But when it comes forward. And I put a color in. It's 1 or 2 shades lighter than what I normally do. You can't really tell because the sun's not out. I used to be blonde when I was younger, when I was in high school and college. Part of my 30s, I've been every hair color, but not blue or green or anything. Although once it was like cheddar cheese orange, but that was an accident involving going into a chlorine pool too soon after putting a blonde color in my hair. But I don't know. I don't know if I like this color. Like, this isn't the color. It's lighter. It's not showing up. It looks kind of reddish brown. It looks like it normally does in this camera, but it's not. It's a few shades lighter. Like, the way it's showing up in this camera, I like it. I think I like that better than the way it really looks. So I might just go put my reddish brown back in next month. We'll see. Smokey's just talking a mile a minute. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say is I tried on a dress. I didn't buy it because I was really bloated that day and I didn't like how it looked over my stomach. But it looked really cute, and I'm actually thinking of maybe going back and getting it. I'll put a little clip right here.
Hi guys, I'm in the change room. I just at the Walmart. I needed some leggings, and I saw these cute dresses, and I thought I'd try one on. I haven't worn a dress in ages. This is a size large, and I would definitely need some panty things with them, or those, whatever they're called, those panties that suck your stomach in. But I can't believe this fits me. So, and look how big my head looks on my body now. My body was so big before. My head looked small. So this is how it looks. And I'm tempted to get it, but
it was only $17. It's just a t-shirt dress. It's very simple. Should I go get it? On the one hand, I have nowhere to wear it. I don't ever go anywhere that requires a dress. I go for walks, swims, bike rides, that's it. Once in a while I go to a family supper or out with my friends to the show, and I would never wear a dress at any of those places. But I did like how it looked. Maybe I'll wait, see if I can get into a medium. That was a size large. I can't even imagine I'm dreaming about a medium, you guys. So I think what I would like as my final size is to get into a size 9 again. I don't know if that's dreaming, because I haven't seen a size 9 since 1989 when I first gained the weight with prednisone. But I looked really good at that weight. I wasn't super skinny. I was thin, but not super skinny. I mean, it's not like a 6 or an 8. It was like a 9, 10, A 9 was a nice size for me. 14. If you would have asked me 6 months ago if I could get into a 14 again, I wouldn't have believed it. And I would have said, I'll be happy to get into a 16 or 18. So, Smokey's like, come here. Smokey, I can't come here right now. I'm busy. We all have animals that want to talk or get attention while we're making our videos, don't we? So, and I don't know if I might even cut my hair a little bit shorter next month. I asked her to cut a layer, like, on an angle so I can curl it under or out if I want. So that's the short layer right there. It's just a little bit shorter, like by half an inch. So I guess it doesn't really make a difference. I used to have my hair for years about chin length, like that length, and it looked cute. I don't know. But it is nice having long hair too, because you can put it up if you don't want it down. I don't know. And I'm dabbling. It's 18 minutes and I'm dabbling. I apologize. I will edit. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to ask before I go. Those of you who are further out than me, or as far out as me, or who have hit your goals faster than I have, when you got to some of your goals, did your brain start messing with you and tell you, I guess I'm done now? Because when I lost 100 pounds, I kind of got into this mindset, well, I guess I'm done now. But I know I'm not done. I'm not where I want to be. But for the last couple of weeks, I felt done. And I'm not done. And I keep telling myself, Kathy, you're not done. You're only 6 months post-op. You have at least another 6 months left of your honeymoon stage. I want to lose more. I don't want to stop here. I don't want to have all this done, all this surgery, and still be in a size large top. Although I'm thrilled to be in a size large top. Because it's been years since I've been in one, This sure beats 4 and 5X, or 3X, or 2X, or 1X, or even extra large, which I was in last month. But, for some reason, I thought, 100 pounds, I'm done. But I'm not done. And I have to make sure mentally not to slack off. And I kind of feel like I am. I've been eating more fruit lately than I normally do. Usually I just have a quarter cup of berries with my yogurt in the morning. And then later on, if I'm still hungry, I'll allow myself another quarter cup of fruit for a total of half a cup of fruit. But the fruit's been on sale, so I've been eating half a cup of blueberries with my yogurt in the morning because I have half a cup of yogurt and half a cup of blueberries, and that makes 1 cup, which I can never have more than 1 cup of anything, so that's perfect. And then later in the day, I still have more fruit if I want it. I mean, I had cherries one day, I had watermelon one day, and that's extra carbs and sugar that I don't need. So how much fruit and vegetables do you all eat, and how far out are you? All right, and I can't believe I'm worried about fruits because normally it would be pizza and donuts, and I'm freaking out because I ate some cherries. Like I had 10 cherries, but still, I had some last week too. They're really good. So, and I know they're healthy for you, but they're carb and sugar, so like the sugar doesn't bother me because it's still below my level of what I'm allowed. You're not supposed to have more than 10, or 15 grams of sugar in one meal, and I never do that. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. All right. Take care, and thank you so much for your comments on my last few videos. I've got a piece of hair stuck in my eye. Take care, guys. Bye.